So if we go back to last year's series against Toronto and the regular season against Toronto, you guys have always been able to get free from three-point range. What is it about playing against them that seems to free you guys up offensively?
I don't know. I think the biggest thing is when we're getting stops and we're getting out playing with pace, it's hard for him to get matched up. I think, also when Kevin's playing the way he did last game, of playing with speed, running the floor, it's tough for those guys to get matched up. So we're able to get open threes with that. And, with LeBron's penetration and the way he gets to the basket, it really opens things up for our shooters.
With JR in particular, have you noticed anything different with him compared to how he was in the regular season?
I mean, he's locked in. I think we always give JR one assignment in the playoffs, and every year he has the toughest matchup. And I think having Oladipo last series, having DeRozan this series, really locks in defensively. Know what we want from him. But offensively, just keeping it simple, taking his shots or straight line drives when they give it to him. And he's been shooting the ball extremely well.
He's been a guy who in the past has been known to lose focus from time to time. So is that part of the reason why you give him those defensive assignments?
In the playoffs, he's usually good. He doesn't lose focus. I think he's locked in, and he understands, what's at hand, as far as trying to win a championship. So he's always pretty locked in the playoffs, and, we give him those assignments, with DeRozan and Oladipo and last year Paul George. And so, he likes that. He likes taking on that challenge.
You mentioned what I wanted to ask, which is that Kevin was playing a lot quicker last night. Was that a point of emphasis, or did that just happen organically?
That was a point of emphasis, just playing faster. I think running the floor. And I think Kevin's done a good job of handling. I know that sometimes he don't like playing the five, but, he understands that's what's best for our team. And he understands that, and he wants to win. And even if, sometimes it's tough, he does, when we're winning and we're playing the way he's capable of playing at the five, he enjoys it. So I'm glad he had a good game last night, and, that's what he can do for us. But he understands he had to sacrifice playing the five in this series, and it's big for us.
A strange year for him, hasn't it? He's had the injury and then position change and all that. Do you have an appreciation for kind of what he's had to deal with?
Coming in and having to change from playing the four the last few years to playing the five this year, I thought he handled extremely well. I thought the first few weeks was tough for him because he was trying to figure out where his shots were going to come from. But I think defensively he's been good. Rebounding the basketball has been good. And then he was an all-star this year, so it was good for him. And the way he played last night is the way we need him to play. He's playing fast and quick the way he did. It's hard for teams to match up.
He seemed to demand the ball, too, a lot more last night. Did that come from a conversation between you guys, or did you think maybe he saw something on film?
No, it was film. We just showed film, just talking about when they switch, we want to take advantage of the mismatches. And they were switching small guys onto them, so we wanted to make sure every single time we went to the post. And, we did a good job of just featuring that. And when they put the smaller guys on Bron, the same thing. So, they're going to continue to put small guys on them. We got to take advantage of it.
Does he maybe sometimes not, Kevin, does he maybe not get whistles that he should? It seems like, Kevin.
Oh,
does he not get some of those whistles inside? Because it seems like, the Pacers were really physical with him in the first round. Is it?
If you're physical and you're physical for the whole game, for the whole series, you tend to get away with more stuff because that's how you play. If that's not the usual style of play you usually have, that you usually get those foul calls, So I think they just came out, Indiana, and they came out to set the tone defensively, wanted to be physical, wanted to take Kevin out of the series. Even when LeBron was driving to the basket, Thad was just hugged up with him, would never leave him. So that allowed Bron to score easy as well.
The Eastern Conference semifinals come home to the Q as the Cavs take on their conference rivals, the Toronto Raptors, for Game 4 on Monday.